Oh, I really got something on my mind, and I'm gonna talk about it. Cue the intro. Yes, today's rant and ramble, kiddies, is about laziness and rudeness. And this is a long overdue video. And as you can tell, I'm not happy. Then again, when am I ever happy? Well, actually, no, never mind. But I feel that this subject is long overdue, and this isn't just for me, this is just for everybody else in general that actually has a job and works. And even if you don't have a job and work, I'm sure you've seen this walking around the store if you have common sense. Apparently, we've decided, not just in America, but in the world, more so with America actually. I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of anti-American comments, but you want to talk cold turkey, let's talk cold turkey. America is not the way that it used to be. We are the laughing stock of the world. And it's not because we have the most obese people. It is because we have the most laziest and rudest people ever to walk this big old green bluish earth of ours. I have never seen so many people have such a lack of manners. It's almost like it's almost literally when people say that chivalry is dead and that the world has gone to hell in a handbasket. I'm starting to believe those people. My job, what I do, requires me to be outside. I get hot, especially during the summer. As you can tell, just look at my arm. Look how tan it is compared to the rest of my arm. I don't know if you can actually see it. But I am burnt to a crisp. Yet still, I have these old biddies and these obnoxiously rude on their cell phone talking like they're king shit businessmen, pushing their little carts or whatever, or buggies or whatever they have, and then just dumping it on the side, or just completely, when they see that my hands are already full as I'm dragging carts, because one of the tasks at my work is that I do have to keep maintenance on the carts, the shopping carts, no less. They decide that they want to cram the rest of these carts on top of other carts. And they don't care. They'll ask, oh, do you want this one? And if I say, can you please put it in the corral? They'll still shove it anyway. Or you got these rude people that say, give it to me. Or, you know, so on and so forth. I could go down a whole fucking laundry list of rude things people have done to me thus far at work. And I know it's not just me. I know I'm not the only one. I'm sure a lot of you on here have jobs and have dealt with rude people. But I'm just saying, I've noticed an influx in really rude people, and not just the adults but the children as well. I'm sorry, but aren't we supposed to be teaching our kids right from wrong? That if you want something, you say please and thank you? Or you say, may I please have that? No. No. That's not the way it works in this generation. No, it's all about what's in it for me, and can you give it to, give it to me, it's mine. Or here, you can have it, I don't need it anymore, and then they just dump it off somewhere because they're lazy. Let me remind some of you people that are watching this video. There are a reason when you go to grocery stores, there are little bins. You've seen them out there in the parking lot. Those are called corrals. That's where you put your empty shit at. They're not just there for show. They're not just there to highlight where parking spaces are. They're there for a reason. Use them. Anyway, now that I got most of that off my chest, I'm going to go into the laziness aspect of it. But I'm still going to tread a little bit on the rudeness part of it. People cannot be lazy. You cannot be lazy. I don't care how fat you are. I don't care how old you are. Just don't be lazy. If you don't know where a cart goes and you parked too far from a corral, oh well, tough shit. Walk to the corral. Unless you're somebody who has a walker or you used a motorized cart and you cannot return it, then you know what? Fine. As much as it irritates me, I can at least be compromising with that. I can be very compromising and flexible with that, despite my betterment. But what I will not accept is people that are lazy and they'll just leave the motorized cart when there are two people. One that can perfectly walk fine. You people disgust me. I know that I'm very lazy. I admit it. I'm lazy. Here at my house, I'm sitting here in flannel pajama pants, doing nothing, just surfing YouTube. But you know what? I earned that right because I've busted my ass. I don't see you people busting your asses. I don't see you people wandering around in the hot ass heat for 6, 7, 8 hours a day like I do when I work my shifts. And I think what also really pisses me off is most of the people that not only I work with, but I'm sure other people have this problem of coworkers that get mad at you because they have to pick up the slack for you, or simply because they want to do as little work as possible. I'm sorry, but when you're hired for a job, you're there to work. Now I'll admit that's a bit hypocritical of me, but I'm sorry. As lazy and as talkative as I am, I do also try to accomplish, I don't know, getting some work done. What I am basically trying to say, in short, in a nutshell, overall, is that our morals and the morals that we teach our kids is now laughable. What happened to a time when you taught a child that hard work was a rewarding success? Now it's just like, oh, just try your best, Johnny, and by try your best, I mean shove it onto like a lane. You know, shove the car into a lane, don't even try. Don't sit there and pee your pants trying not to make one single mistake on a driver's license test. No, Johnny knows that he can only make up to 5 mistakes, so he'll make 3 and the other 2 won't count. No. We gotta overhaul our morals here, people. Not just in America, but I'm talking about around the world, but mainly predominantly America, because come on now. This is not my America anymore. The America that I knew actually worked hard and people respected each other for the sweat that was on their brow. But then again, I guess that was back during my grandparents' time when morals actually meant something. When we didn't have the clusterfuck that we have now. Do you see where I'm getting at here, people? Is it getting into your brain yet? Now, for those of you that have watched this, I sincerely hope that you understand where I'm coming from. To those of you that are watching this and are offended because you're part of the majority group, go fuck yourself. But overall, have a nice day.